Just ahead of the 2026-27 season, it's once again time to rank the best players in the world based on their performances throughout the domestic leagues, the Champions League or European League, and of course the European Championship. Today we're talking about the left wing. As always, this ranking is based on my personal opinion, even though I back it up with statistics, performances and achievements. Some of you will certainly disagree with parts of this list, and that's completely fine. Let me know your own ranking in the comments below. Before we get into the top 10, let's quickly mention two players who missed out this year. Honorable mentions go to Marcel Schiller and Samuel Zehnder. Both had excellent domestic seasons and once again proved to be among the most reliable finishers in Europe. However, compared to the players inside today's ranking, they either lacked international success or simply didn't have enough standard performances on the biggest stages. But now, without further ado, let's get started. At number 10 we have Dejan Manaskov. The veteran from North Macedonia returns to the list thanks to another impressive European campaign. He scored 68 goals at a remarkable 72% in the Champions League, once again proving that experience matters on the wing. Even at 34 years old, Manaskov remains one of the smartest finishers in world handball, constantly finding solutions from impossible angles. While he didn't have the same impact as others on this list, his performance in Europe were enough to earn him a place in the top 10. At number 9 we find Noah Bayer. Few players scored more consistently in domestic competition this year. Bayer finished with an incredible 253 goals while converting 77% of his attempts. Although he didn't have the same opportunities in international competitions as others ahead of him, his scoring numbers simply couldn't be ignored. If he gets the chance to prove himself regularly on the European stage, he could become one of the big names in the coming years. Number 8 goes to Ian Barofet. The young Spaniard continues to establish himself among the world's elite. Despite limited opportunities compared to some more experienced players, he still scored 83 goals in the league and another 43 in European competition, before shining at the European Championship with 21 goals on an outstanding 84% efficiency. Besides, he is also a great defender and therefore an important piece for Barcelona. Barofet's potential seems almost limitless, and Barcelona may have found their next superstar on the wing. At number 7 we find Tim Freihöfer. Another excellent Bundesliga season from the German winger. Freihöfer finished with 193 league goals at 76% efficiency before adding another 62 goals in the Champions League, being named best left wing by the EHF. He has developed into one of the most dangerous fast break players in Europe and continues to improve every season. If he gets his time in the German national team, don't be surprised if Freihöfer climbs even higher. Rank 6 goes to Noam Leopold. The youngster had another outstanding campaign. He scored 124 league goals on an incredible 82% efficiency before adding 69 goals in the Champions League. At the European Championship he continued his strong form, converting 82%, getting his 27 goals. Leopold has quietly become one of the most efficient left wingers anywhere in Europe, and considering his age, there's still plenty of room for improvement. 5th place belongs to Ori Torkelson. The Icelandic winger enjoyed another great season. He recorded 134 league goals before adding another 83 in European competition and 36 goals in the European Championship. His athleticism, jumping ability and confidence in important moments helped Iceland throughout the tournament. While he still lacks some of the titles of the players ahead of him, individually this was another genuine breakout year. At number 4 we have Hugo Descar. One of the most consistent left wingers over the last decade delivers once again. Descar scored 87 goals in the Champions League while converting an outstanding 78% of his attempts, and followed that up with 29 goals on an incredible 83% at the European Championship. In his domestic campaign he scored 81 goals. Whenever he stepped onto the court he remained one of the most clinical finishers in world handball. Experience, leadership and consistency once again place him among the very best. The 3rd best left winger this season is Emil Vieira. The Danish youngster had a sensational breakout campaign. He finished with 283 league goals while converting an incredible 80% of his shots before adding another 116 goals in European competition at exactly the same efficiency. Very few players combine such a huge scoring volume with such incredible accuracy. If he continues developing like this, he won't stay outside the top 2 for very long. 2nd place goes to August Pedersen. What a season from the Norwegian international. Pedersen finished with an incredible 293 league goals while scoring at 73% efficiency. In the European League, he added another 60 goals at an outstanding 82% before leading Norway at the European Championship with 49 goals on 79%. He was even named the best left wing of the Euros. Those are elite numbers across every competition. Even without winning titles with club and country, Petersen has firmly established himself among the world's absolute best left wingers this season. But the best left winger of the 2026 season in my opinion has been Emil Jakobsen. Another unbelievable year from the Danish superstar. Jakobsen finished with 265 league goals on 77% before scoring another 72 in the European League while converting an astonishing 85% of his attempts. At the European Championship he added another 40 goals at 74% while once again winning major titles with Denmark. His efficiency remains unmatched, his counter-attack game is second to none, and under pressure he continues to deliver in every decisive match. Whether it's the European League, Bundesliga or the European Championship knockout stage, Jakobsen always seems to produce when it matters most. He was named the best left wing in the Bundesliga, and for me Emil Jakobsen has once again been the best left winger in the world this season, and therefore it takes the number one spot. But that's just my opinion. How would you rank these left wingers? Does Petersen deserve the top spot after his incredible scoring numbers? Is Bjerre already a top 3 player? Or should this guy still be even higher? Let me know your ranking in the comments below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.